Hello everybody, today we're going to discuss the one thing you do not want to do with your special ants, despite what another content creator has been saying. Let's get right into it. Alright, hello everybody, Ignite here with another video. Today is going to be a little bit different, as you can see from the little intro there. But before we get into all of that, I gotta get into the usual shenanigans. This video is sponsored by Aptoid, where using my code IGNI2023, you can get anywhere from 5 to 40% off all in-game purchases. All you gotta do is download the game from the app, as well as the special wallet that goes with it, and make your purchases through there. A full description of how to do so will be down in the description below, as well as a link to our Discord so that you can come and join us there. Alright, so recently there's been another content creator, rather influential one that I'm not going to name by name. I was going to, but I think that's kind of ill-mannered to do. But there was another content creator that was giving the suggestion that it is a good idea to decompose your special ants. And so I'm going to explain a couple different things of why that's a really bad idea. So first off, when you go and decompose a special ant, let me just find one. When you go to decompose a special ant, all you get is 80% of your spores back. You get none of your kiwi honeydew back. So right there, especially if you're trying to get to the higher levels in starting up your ants, you're losing a lot of kiwi honeydew just doing that. Granted, yes, you get 2 shells back of that ant, but that ant does not actually qualify as like an actual ant, so you're gonna have to hatch it again, which is another bad thing. And even though these ants might be not of any use to you right now, and you could use the spores on other things, there's several things to consider. First off, you're only getting 80% back, so you already lost 20% of all those spores you invested. All that kiwi honeydew from 1 to 50, you've lost all of that altogether. Then on top of it, you have another thing to really consider. When you are going through the underground maze for each ant that you have fully upgraded really accounts to 1 to 1.5 levels that you can possibly do. And even if it's an ant that is absolute garbage, like Golden Spiny, you're missing out on missed floors that you could potentially reach that next week until you hatch that ant again, and then you're going to have to upgrade it and everything else, and that's just a major pain in the butt. And honestly, I don't know why you would ever... I mean, the only reason I could see that you can want to decompose an ant is if you're just like a few spores away from, maxing out what you want to max out or whatever. Even still, I think it's a really bad trade-off. I think you keep what you have invested at the time, and it's just better overall. Because if you're losing levels in the underground maze, I mean, you're losing your tower shells, so it means you're not going to be able to get some of the awakenings for ants that you might be working for or whatnot. It's just all in all together, it's a bad idea. Anyway, it was a short video, but I just wanted to get in here and point that out for y'all. To please don't always take what other content creators say to a grain of what they say, because sometimes they're just wrong and it could have some implications on your account. Later all, Egg me out.